Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in near Llano, Texas on a warm day again. It's going to be pretty warm today. I think tomorrow will be our first day of 100 degrees, but that'll be July the 1st. So if there's anything you want to do in June, you better get it done today. So let me turn that just a touch like that. But anyway, what else can I tell you? Still alive in my 2020 Casita travel trailer, 17-foot fiberglass unit. 84 square feet of interior space, and hopefully I'm going to improve on that a little bit when I build my new cabin, okay, or tiny home, whatever you want to call it. Been a long time full-time RVer. This will be a new experience for me, babe. I haven't lived in a home in sticks and bricks in 34 years. I haven't been in one. I bet I haven't been inside of a house more than 5 times in the last 5 years. But having said that, moving right along, today is the first day of the rest of your life. It is today, the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. Make it a good one. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The current temperature in Bangor is 65 degrees.
A little loud this morning, aren't you? Hey, with a high of 73. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
The temperature in Butte right now is 36 degrees.
With a high of 55. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
In Fairbanks, it's currently 49 degrees.
With a high of 58. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
In Llano right now, it's 80 degrees.
With a high of 97. I hear you. Don't rub it in. Anyway, what else? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
What's the first thing a monster eats after he's had his teeth checked? The dentist.
Somewhere in there's something funny, I'm sure. But anyway, back here behind me, this is Tweety Bird, that little yellow head there. And this is, there's actually a little travel trailer in there. I'll have to dig it out one of these days. This is Trenton Clump, a grinning it. This is a teddy bear with my name on it, Popeye and Olive Oil from the old Popeye cartoons. This is Betty Boop from the 1930s. This is Mr. Bill from the 1970s. A sticker behind them that says Native Texan with a jalapeno on it. $1 million bill, 1,000 yen note, 5-year-old note, $2 bill. Gumby from the 1950s. This is Mr. Bojangles. That's the last banana, but I got some more. These are Olive Oil's bras. This is a smiling face with nose, ear, and hair that I added. And that is a saying that says life is better in a casita. And now we will move to the purpose of this video called comments. Okay. This is on the tiny home. Oh, I'll mention today I got to go. Today I'm going to meet with the builder. His name is Brian. Brian is a nice guy. He's also a good golfer. I was supposed to meet with him this morning, probably. And then this afternoon at 2 p.m. I have an appointment with a draftsman over in Kingsman to start getting the plans drawn up, because you have to have a full set of plans. That includes of course the house plans, which include the framing, the electrical, the plumbing. You have to do what are called elevations, where they show what the front's going to look like, what the side's going to look like, and what the roof's going to look like, and all that stuff, and how you're going to do your garage, and some other notes. And I'll get 6 sets of those plans. 2 sets go to the city. 1 set, well, more than that, probably 2 sets go, or 3 sets go to the builder, and I'll keep 1 set, and if I need to get more, I'll just have to pay for them. And how much will that cost to get a draftsman to draw up a 400 square foot home plans? It normally charges $10 a square foot, or scratch that, 10 cents a square foot. But if you have a roughed out plan, he'll charge, where you got a good start, he'll charge 75 cents. So I'm looking at $300 minimum. And having said that, and then I'll talk about that on shortly on the way back in a driving video probably, or maybe something else. Anyway, B's Outdoors Adventures on the Tiny Home says no pressure treated deck wood in Georgia due to Maine Yellow Company shut down for a while. Now refrigerators are not available like so many designs and sizes of park model. Yeah, I know that's going to be a problem. I'm already preparing myself mentally for that, running into places where we can't get the materials that I want. Spanish Angel, did you notice the mini split compressor outside? Well, yeah, outside the tiny house or the cabin. Yeah, I noticed that. This is on the driving and building. This is Spanish Angel. He's got a little deal here about what was that family that moved to California? Oh, I can't remember. It says, he says, come and listen to my story about a named man, Rusty, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed, and then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground came bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold. Anyway, he says, he said, move away from here, and he ended up in Lano. That's me. Anyway, thank you, but I ain't gonna be no bubbling crude, I'm afraid. Thank you though for that. That was the Clampetts, wasn't it? Jed Clampett, and that was the Beverly Hillbillies. That's it. Georgianne Maloney sounds like a nice home. Well, hopefully, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna try to remain positive. What I need is pretty basic, but you never know. Things. There's always issues. Driving and building a home. We got 3 or 4 in a row here. Dana Olarog, sounds like you have it all figured out. Do what you want with your property. Congratulations, Rusty. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be a slow. I think it's probably going to be slow. This is Jen. See what an old cistern looks like. Empty hammock channel. See video hoarder house. We found a cistern. I know what a cistern looks like. We had one when I grew up. This is on building a home. Glenda Phillips. How exciting is that to find someone that will build exactly what you want? It will be very interesting to see it from start to finish. You really will have another diamond when it's done. Yeah, it probably about the last diamond I polished. I'm finishing up on diamond, you understand? Yeah, it's a chunk of coal right now. This is Scarlet 1960. Would encourage you to investigate insulating your home with spray foam insulation. My new home has a metal roof and spray foam insulation. It stays quite cool in the Texas heat, even when the AC is turned off. Congrats and good luck with your project. Yeah, I mean, I'll use whatever is available, the best that I can afford, okay? But yeah, that spray-in stuff is pretty good. Beverly Swingle, so glad that doesn't scream. Talking about the deer head that they carved. Talking about screaming. Forgot the goat. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Rusty, better not wear out your goat. Yeah, the goat. Everybody said if you say goat, you get the goat. Anyway, that was Amblades that said that. Desert Rat Arizona AZ says, Rusty, you still planning on stackable washer and dryer? Yes, I am. They're a little pricey, but they're more expensive actually than a regular washer and dryer. But they take up so much less space, and that's all I need. They don't hold a lot of clothes. I don't get a lot of dirty clothes. So yeah, I'm still planning on the stackable washer and dryer and the mini split AC. Jerry Meadows, I admire your energy. Also, it's good to ask questions even if you think you know the answers. That's a fact, because you may not know it. You just think you do. Just like some people here in this town tell me they don't drink the water. So I went by the water department and got a copy of the latest report on the water that just came out, and the water is rated superior, and there's no negatives on the whole report. And so I smell it and taste it. It tastes fine to me. I mean, I still filter it, but just to get the chlorine out. MR, this is on RV camping strange events a long time ago. Thanks for the Sunday drive. Love your voice and your Texan accent. Good stories. You're funny. Had a couple of good gut chuckles. Thanks for the sharing down all those roads and not one human in sight. Yeah, I hear you. That's where I was at the time. Porch Fly, comment call. Very cool. Building a tiny home. Bubba Fringman. Oh my. Yeah, I hear you. I say it too. Because one of the options I have is to do nothing. I still may. I'm not saying I'm not. Because, it just depends on water, and I haven't heard a word. And that could be good or that could be bad. Janice Peck says the hole could be a cistern, possibly curbing would be a good edging for a little garden. Rocks be placed somewhere like pond, just an idea. You do me, you do you, I do me. That's correct. Water table should be no more than 150 feet, as close as the lake. Abstract should have info. Actually, the water well diggers have all that information. It says Lee drove my abstract to a lawyer, something about that. We read history and was so interesting. Yeah, I went to the county survey office. Yeah, it's an old area. It's probably the oldest area of Llano, and but it'll all work out. This is CDL lady, AutoZone, CDL 54 on driving and building a home. She says, AutoZone, get a windshield cover that fits the outside. Leave free windshield. Instant Pot is the word you're looking for. Yeah, I never can remember the name of that thing. Every time I want to mention it, it doesn't. That sale is weak. So, yeah, I could get the mountain, the cover on the outside. It's just something I've never done. The windshield deal to reflect the heat. It's just something I've never done. This is Fred Fullenwider. Build something that you can sell for more money someday in the future. Well, the future for me is not that bright. I'm 74, okay? And if I wanted to hold it for 20 years and sell it, that would not be the smartest decision I ever made. Use a ductless split AC. I will. As for wood, engineered wood or treated wood should last you a long time. I'm going to go with, I was going to go with some special siding on the side. I can't remember what it's called. They make two different types that are interesting. But I'm not. I'm going to go with just cedar, board, and batten. My sister had a home that they lived in for like 40 plus years that had cedar, board, and batten, and I think they probably painted it twice in all that time. So, no, I can live with that, or stained it, you know what I mean. Fred Fullenwider, use treated wood, engineered wood, while more expensive, will last the longest. Yeah, it might last the longest. I don't know. I mean, 40 years is a lot. See, that'd make me 114. No, 115, right? No, let's see, 84, 94, 04, 14. Yeah, that'd make me 114. I don't know about that. Michael Letonin on Castell. It's on my list. Meet you there for a burger and chili cold one sometime. Chili cold one. You be careful with that. Their hamburgers are about $14 a piece. And I don't know what beer is. I'm sure it's $3. Captain Vanaroo, driving and building a home in my mind. Sounds good, Rusty, but you're not building a garage. You probably not good enough room there for a 40-foot container. No, I'm not going to do that. And Honda generator comes to mind. No, we're good, guy. I'm not going to go boondocking in town again. I don't think they'd let me anyway. So he's got more here. I'll read it later. Thank you, Captain. J.P. Merrick says just log in. You take on a new project, the new house, and cool. Okay, thank you. Cindy B. Sounds like a great floor plan. May have missed it. Will you have small stacked washer, dryer, and bathroom? Yes. Well, not in the bathroom. There'll be one common area as you come in on the left, and there'll be the kitchen, living, and then over on the left-hand side will be that stacking washer and dryer. And that I don't care. It's my house. Jen on driving and building. It says it would impress a lot of people. Country recorder, builder, draftsman, such that you are ready if you approach them with a recorded survey of your two properties. You being a senior, maybe you can get things done faster. I don't know that I'm not in a hurry, for sure. But no, we'll see how it's going to be okay. I think. You see, the builder I've got, he's just finishing up a project, and so our timing should be good or close. Mike Sparkman, I think you have come up with the best plan yet. Love hearing about your future home, and I wish you the best. I do me, and you do you, says Rusty78609. Yeah, I got a t-shirt that says that now. This is Driving and Building, Tom Fowler. Good for you, my friend, good for you. I'm excited for you. Just returning from a 6,000-mile RV trip, no problems. Did Yellowstone Glacier and some stuff in the Black Hills. Glad I did. I'm afraid they're going to shut us down again. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, me too. I wouldn't mind going somewhere and doing some things, but You know, this is a crazy world we live in now, man. You get out there now, you can get called out. Called out means you can't find a place to camp, or a good place. Concerned citizen on driving and building. So happy to see how these plans are coming together. I think you're going to really enjoy your new home. That front porch is the icing on the cake. Yeah, the front porch will be 10 feet by 28 and covered. And yeah, it'll be nice. Have a nice view. Yeah, it's kind of facing, actually it's kind of, the house faces almost straight north, west to the left, east to the right, and then behind me, of course, would be south. I would rather have it facing south, but if I don't want to do that. I want it facing towards the street. In fact, I think you have to. Anyway, this is Tommy Devers, driving and building. We'll do about 4 or 5 more here. Wonderful news that you will be able to access city water. Well, I didn't say I would be yet. I hope I am. 1 hurdle jump. Love the idea of using a metal headboard and furnishing with some antiques, ready, set, polish. Yeah, I'm just, you know, remember the old headboards that just had like a pipe and then it had little spokes in it, you know. I found one of those. I haven't bought it yet, but he said he has them all the time. But yeah, I'm going to get one of those. You got to put the slats in to hold the mattress up, just like I had when I was a kid. I can remember the slats breaking because we were jumping up and down on the bed. Tina Rawls, like the place, but not for me. On the tiny homes, I understand. Hello, Tiny Rawls. Tina Rawls. Anyway, driving and building a home. Yeah, he's talking about Hardy blank. Well, yeah, Hardy board. That's Julie Castagnero. Yeah, that's one of them. There's another one called TL, I think. But anyway, Jack Jones. This C19er, you got nomads all scaredy cat. What about the wind in your hair and no bail and ball and chain? Well, Jack, old Rusty fooled around and got a little older. How about you? You staying the same? I don't know, that's kind of Matilda may get a bite of that in a minute after I think about it. Vicky Lynn, I love that he is able to run a Vitamix. That's the little guy living in a little guy trailer. M. Lane on the driving and building. So glad you're going to be building your cabin the way you want it to be. Good decision. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because you know the cabin that they build from Fredericksburg, you can modify it some, but they really don't build a lot of their cabins in towns, if any. I'm not sure. And you know, you can change that floor plan any way you want to, and but I want it on a slab, and they usually put theirs on pier and beam. Doreen Dakin, sorry, what? Have you already bought this property, as in signed, sealed, and delivered? Yes, sir. It's already recorded in my name. Sure is. Bought 2 lots. Douglas Cheney, why not get an electric on-demand water heater? It requires a decent amount of power, but uses no power when it's not in use. Well, a water heater does the same thing. So what I'm going to do is get a 20-gallon hot water heater with an on-off switch, where I can, you know, just right there on the counter. And when I get ready to take a shower in the evenings, about 20 minutes before I get ready to shower, I'll turn it on. Okay? And then when I get out of the shower, I'll turn it off. And that'll be it, once a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So I will have created an on-demand hot water heater. Same thing. Malone Wolf, probably an old water system where the hole is. It could be. I don't know. Stay safe out there, my friend. Ain't much telling what it was. Jimmy D on driving and building a home. We'll do 2 more. A comment not about water heaters or concrete flooring. I'm curious, those neighbors behind you, is that an easement they have, or is that a dirt road or an entirely different lot? It's a lot. It's a one complete lot, 50 feet by 140, that they reserved for that driveway going up to their house. Camping therapy, exciting to plan new projects, and Franny Lee 38 says yay, thank you. But anyway, guys, from near Llano, Texas, on a warm morning, this is Rusty 78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Doesn't cost you 1 penny, and some of you are and some of you have, pat But yeah, I appreciate that. It helps. Yeah, you just go to click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. It's that simple. Doesn't cost you a penny. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. Also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And eating less is the only real way to lose weight. Then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. What does that do? It lowers your stress, which lowers your blood pressure, and that's excellent. Do that several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every day, 7 days a week. You'll never regret it. You'll feel better immediately, and you may live healthier, longer because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Those little neurons up in there are forming neural networks, which is you. And so don't let negativity in. Don't let somebody dump trash in your brain. And the news media is the trash dump of the day. Having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, at ease, carry on, enjoy your day, and put a smile on your face and enjoy the human race. Yeah, guys, and try to enjoy it the best you can. Onward through the fog. We'll talk again later today about something. What? I have no clue. Adios. Bye-bye.